All right, we are watching some of those flash flood warnings across the west central portions of the state, mainly over the Gila. Those flash flood warnings in effect for Cibola County on down to Catron County, also Socorro County and Grant County affected by these flash flood warnings, and that is where the shower activity is right now. We're watching a few showers and storms across the west central mountains in and around Grant. We're also trying to pick up a couple of showers over the Jemez Mountains, but as you pan south, this is where more of the action is. Some of these showers delivering some heavy rainfall at times, especially this shower, which is straddling Socorro and Catron County, and we're also watching a pretty strong storm now moving into Silver City down in Grant County, and we are going to continue to watch at least some of this action through the afternoon and early evening before things eventually do start to die down later on tonight. 78 degrees the current temperature with a variable wind at 5 miles per hour. Temperatures across the north much cooler, especially across the northeast corner behind that front. They were affected most in Las Vegas, only sitting at 60 degrees at this hour. 65 for Tucumcari, 66 in Clayton. A little bit warmer the farther south and west you go. 81 in TRC, 82 in Deming. Gallup sitting at 79 degrees. We are continuing to watch that shower and storm activity across the west central portion of the state, and a lot of that has fired from that cold front that continued to push across the state. That front will wash out over the next couple of days, so things will start to calm down at least for Saturday, but we're also watching a storm system that will be diving in from the Pacific Northwest and diving just north of the state through Colorado, and we could pick up a little bit of shower activity, especially during the day Sunday as that comes through. Meanwhile, across the eastern portion of the state, or at least east of New Mexico, we are watching some of that shower activity now starting to move away from the state. That shower activity is associated with tropical disturbances that moved through Mexico and eventually into Texas, and that was what led to some of that shower activity earlier this morning across the southeast corner of the state. Tonight, things will clear out, will be cool overnight, especially across the northeastern part of the state. Then for Saturday, we'll watch for just spot storms, once again, mainly over the Gila, the west central mountains, perhaps a little bit over the northern mountains as well. Then on Sunday, that disturbance passes north of the state. We'll have a better shot at getting some showers and storms across the northwest. Then into early next week, things really start to dry out. We're looking at a lot more sunshine, and we will dry out as a whole across the entire state throughout much of next week. So we are finally going to shake some of the shower activity that we continue to see this week as we move into next week and hopefully get some of this flooding some of these flooding problems under control. Southern Colorado, temperatures into the 70s for tomorrow. Spot storms will be possible. Better chances of storms on Sunday, and then much drier as things start to dry out into early next week. Over the northwest, partly sunny skies, highs into the upper 70s to low 80s. Better chances of picking up some showers and storms on Sunday with highs only in the upper 70s, and we're back into the low 70s on Monday before rebounding temperatures into the middle of next week. Over the southwest, spot storms possible, especially over the Gila. We'll continue with that chance on Sunday, then clearing out for the beginning and middle part of next week with highs starting to inch back toward 80 degrees. Over the southeast, lots of sunshine here, highs into the 70s and 80s. We will continue to stay nice in the southeastern part of the state with highs gradually making their way back to around 90 degrees by the middle of next week. Over the northeast, partly cloudy skies, highs into the 70s and 80s. A better chance of picking up a storm or two on Sunday before drying out once again into early next week. Over the northern mountains, spot storms possible. Better chances of picking up a storm or two on Sunday before more sunshine early next week. Over the east mountains, partly cloudy skies, highs into the mid to upper 70s. In the metro, we'll top out right around 80 degrees with partly sunny skies, and we're looking at much nicer weather into the beginning of next week. More sunshine and warmer temperatures.
Okay, thanks, John.